Welcome to today's episode, where we celebrate the extraordinary journey of Professor Silvester Henderson, a visionary educator, accomplished musician, and global thought leader. With a career rooted in academic excellence, Professor Henderson has taught at some of California's most respected institutions, including UC Berkeley, Los Medanos College, where he earned tenure, San Francisco State University, and the College of Alameda. But his influence extends far beyond the classroom. Professor Henderson brings a rare blend of international insight and entrepreneurial spirit to everything he does. His global perspective has shaped cross-cultural collaborations and enriched music education worldwide. As a savvy strategist and business-minded innovator, he has empowered students and institutions alike to think beyond borders and embrace the transformative power of the arts. Whether mentoring aspiring performers, leading community initiatives, or consulting on educational reform, Professor Henderson exemplifies what it means to lead with purpose, passion, and precision. Join us as we explore the legacy of a man whose impact resonates across continents and disciplines, Professor Silvester Henderson.
Thank you for that kind introduction.
What inspired your belief in the importance of early financial investing for music professors, and how has it shaped your own academic journey?
You know, as I am now 65 years old. My answer is, with faith steering my path. I truly believe that artists and musicians communicate messages of hope, both nationally and globally. How can we expect artists or music educators to nurture creativity if they lack common sense regarding their own profession? People do appreciate music, yet many are reluctant to invest in it. That said, effective artists and educators should utilize their time wisely to build sustainable practices that bring respect and value to their work. It's crucial not to give so much of oneself that personal well-being and family financial needs get overlooked. Having married at 21, I resolved to forge a financial foundation that would support me and my ex through our later years. If you don't invest wisely when you're young, unfortunately, you may find yourself receiving an unwelcome financial burden as you age. So remember to always pray, invest, and work hard while you have the opportunity.
2. In your view, what are the most overlooked financial opportunities that young academic professionals, especially in the arts, should be taking advantage of early in their careers?
Young academics ought to consider investing in annuities, real estate, purchasing homes, mutual funds, equity funds, and practicing diligent savings. The beauty of delaying gratification today is that it can lead to a significant blessing tomorrow. When you start getting 60, 65, 70, you will then begin to reap the fruits of all your many years of hard work.
3. How can institutions better support music faculty in developing financial literacy and investment strategies that align with long-term academic and personal goals?
It really should be a requirement that all academic institutions host financial seminars for new academic hires. That should be a requirement. How foolish is it to earn a master's and or a doctorate degree only to retire on a meager governmental pension? That's not a wise strategy. A job alone cannot cope with inflation. Every academic and music educator must and should aim for financial intelligence, not complacency. Plan today to ensure you have choices in the future, but never forget to pray.
What role does financial independence play in empowering music professors to pursue innovative teaching, research, or community projects without institutional constraints?
Embracing investments and independent professional status empowers you to remain in control. Throughout my teaching career, which was massive, I was determined not to let the fear of loss of a job hinder my academic and professional freedom. I am very grateful and thankful to God for my professorship, but my investments were designed to complement my work in academia. Both were significant and are significant. Remember, a boss, a dean, or anyone that's your supervisor, they may can control certain aspects of your job, but no one can dictate your innovation and your future.
5. Can you share examples of how early financial planning has helped music educators build sustainable careers, especially in fields where funding and job security can be unpredictable?
Music often gets the short end of the stick in educational institutions. Administrators tend only to recognize exceptional music educators when it's absolutely necessary. How do I know this? I've organized thousands of numerous festivals that have attracted thousands of attendees and political personalities. That's when the administrators show up. They don't necessarily care for you all the time. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They really care for their own selves. A dedicated professor works tirelessly to honor their students, their institution, and then themselves. After meeting your institutional and student obligations, exercise common sense. When you receive your pay, set something aside as a reflection of your hard work and do it continuously. Do it continuously. Do it continuously. Always prioritize your students first, but always ensure that you demonstrate your own growth, because when you demonstrate your own growth, that is what supports higher education. No one wants to see a professor telling them about getting an education and they themselves don't have anything. It's very important to remember that concept. Always prioritize your students, but also ensure that you demonstrate your own professional and academic growth. This is what supports higher education. I want to thank you for taking the time to interview me and ask me about music, power, investments, and higher education. God bless you. Thank you.